Hello guys and welcome back to the Essex Nest Box Diaries. Hope you're keeping well. It's been quite cold out there lately, but it looks like the sun is coming back to us next week, so should be warming up. But here's a couple of videos from the 7th. This is the day that I've had more activity on this day than any other day. They spent about 2.5 hours, close to 3 hours actually, in the bird box trying to get it prepared. The day begins with the male coming in the first 2 times, which is what I'm used to seeing, and you can see her kicking them out. But for the rest of the day, it's mostly the female. Now she does, whenever he does come in before her, he does try to do a little nesting shuffle that she just did there. She tends to land straight after him and land on his back and give him a good old scream, tell him to get out, which is quite funny. But as I said, this day has definitely been the busiest day since I've had the bird box. They had a lot. I had a lot of activity. They brought in a lot of moss on this day. It was particularly warm day on the 7th, so they were very active. I notice whenever it gets a bit cold, they do tend to slow down a bit, have a breather, I guess. Strange thing is, though, these birds have not spent a night in the bird box yet. I don't know, I'd love to know where they go at night. But yeah, every morning they come around 6:30, 7, and they work their little hearts until about 7 o'clock. It's a nice little shift, I think. I have sped up the video here, simply because it's just a lot going on, and I'm hoping to capture as much and share as much as I can with you guys. As I said, this video is only about 9 minutes long, but initially when I put it all together, I had about 2.5 hours, close to 3 hours. So you can imagine how busy these guys were on this particular day. And I'd say the majority of the work, probably 98% of the work, has been done by the female. I have seen the male bring in some moss, but he tends to get into trouble if he goes into the cage before the female. So I think he keeps his distance. He is lurking outside. I was sitting in the garden on this particular day, and I can see the male impatiently jumping about around the bird box, and every now and then poking his head in as well, which will be greeted with a scream from her. But he does seem like a good father. He seems like he's going to come out and be a good dad. He is very involving, or he tries to get involved as much as he can. But I guess the nest is generally done by the female, and I guess she wants to do it herself, so she knows what she needs. She's an incredible little bird, she really is. I've never seen anything so small work so hard. I mean, you can see by just by the sheer speed of her. I mean, I know I've sped it up a bit, but she is very fast anyway, even at normal speed. She puts in a lot of effort, brings in loads of moss, and tries to flatten it out and get it into a cone shaped as much as she can. Sometimes she does go out and she comes back without anything, and I'm not sure why she does this. Maybe she goes out and feeds. I think that might be the case, and she does sometimes also take out items or bits of moss and bits of wood from the cage, from the bird box, if you like, and brings them back in. It's quite strange, but I guess she's just trying to do the best she can with what she has. I do have videos for the 8th, the 9th, all the way up to the 14th, and I will be uploading them shortly. There's not as much activity as we had on the 7th, but I guess the weather has gone downhill a bit. It's been quite cold at night, and not too warm during the day either, to be honest. So I guess these guys do slow down a bit, but as I said, they put in a lot of effort on the 7th. They got the majority of, well, when I say they, I mean she got the majority of the moss in, and I guess the next stage for her would be to start bringing in more softer material, you know, dog hair, fox hair, even feathers from other birds, bigger birds. But at the moment she's just bringing in moss and bits of twigs and stuff, just to get the base of the nesting box ready. Just viewing her, you can see how much she moves around in the box and how much she does the nesting shuffle. She shuffles around and tries to get the cone-shaped nest. This is why we always recommend not to put out human hair, especially long human hair, because they can get tangled. And I have seen this personally before. I mean, these birds are strong, but a human hair, they're no match for a human hair. So if she had a human hair in there and she's moving around like that, there's a good chance that it could tangle on her feet and possibly even tangle up on the bird box and prevent her from leaving, which would be very unfortunate. But I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video, and I shall be uploading some updates shortly, just to keep you up to date on where we are. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.